Is it legal to sell a car without a title to a junk car removal service? Selling your car without a title is a murky situation, and it can vary from one state to another. I'm coming to you from Portland, Oregon, where the greenery is as abundant as the coffee shops. And yes, specific to our quirky slice of the Northwest and indeed many other states, you can often sell your car without a title to a junk car removal service. But it's not just a handshake and a smile kind of deal. Here's the scoop. Junkyards and scrapyards typically deal with the husks of vehicular past lives on the regular. They're in the business of stripping cars down to parts and selling metal for scrap. What's often sought after isn't the legal right to drive the car. It's the raw materials that can be salvaged from it. However, not having a title does make things a bit complicated. The title proves ownership, and in most scenarios, you would need to provide this to legally sell your vehicle. So how do you get around this? For starters, most states have a process in place to apply for a duplicate title if yours is lost or destroyed. It's a bit of paperwork, a small fee, and some waiting. Bureaucracy at its finest. But once you have it, selling your old rust bucket is as legitimate as Portland's love for craft beer. If you're looking to bypass that process for whatever reason, many junk car removal services will still take the car off your hands. In Oregon and other states, if your car is old enough, typically over 10 years, and if you're selling it to a licensed dismantler or scrapyard, you might be able to sell it without a title. There can be some additional documentation to fill out to assure them you're not selling a stolen car or trying to make a quick buck off a vehicle you don't actually own. Sometimes they require you to present a valid photo ID and sign a document that confirms your claims about the ownership and status of the car. It should be noted, though, that even these places have rules, and they are sticklers about paperwork, because nobody wants to unknowingly buy a stolen car, even if they're just going to pulverize it into a metal pancake. My advice is always to check with your local DMV for the most accurate and up-to-date information regarding selling a vehicle without a title. And when in doubt, reach out directly to the junk removal service you're considering. They'll tell you straight up what they need from you. Just remember, while it may be legal, it's often more straightforward to get a duplicate title and avoid potential hiccups down the road. Plus, the less ambiguity in a transaction, the better for your peace of mind. Kind of like knowing the coffee you're sipping in one of Portland's cafes is fair trade and organically sourced. Clear conscience, smooth sailing.